Okay, this is day 55. We have 44 days to go in terms of uploading 100 videos in 100 days for the purposes of showing up for myself 100 days in a row. When I started this journey, I was not good at it, and I'm getting better, which is awesome. Um, Fun little tidbit for those who don't know: the way I'm filming this is I'm popping a squat like I'm like, and if you go back, say, a week or 2 weeks, you'll see me constantly shuffling. But I think by doing this over and over at night, I think my quads are actually getting bigger and I'm getting stronger and I can hold this position for longer. It's pretty funny. Accidental benefit of trying to frame this up just with like warm lighting. Um, how am I doing today? I had, I think, okay, so I went and saw a therapist today for the first time in 2 years, 2 and a bit years, and it was awesome. It was really good. I saw a therapist who was closer to my age, and for the first time in my life, someone of the same gender as myself. He was a man, and it was interesting. And then it was a great session. I'm planning to go to more because, uh, funnily enough, Tom Brady inspired me to do it. I can't remember who he was talking about, but Tom Brady, the goat of American football, said to one of the most talented players in the NFL, "You're a fucking star. You could do the most incredible things. Just go to therapy. Just trust me. Just go to therapy." And that star player said, "Fuck you." Like my mind is, I'm right of my mind, and he is, in my opinion, never ever going to attain the level that Tom Brady has achieved. Because he's not taking care of himself mentally. His ego has blinded himself to his own flaws, of which I know that I have flaws. I know that I have a lot of flaws, and I am going to the therapist for purposes of getting an outside professional eye on myself to point out those flaws and make them known to me so that I can work on myself. Um, I don't believe my ego, or I do not want my ego to be big enough to stop me from uh, making my dream happen whatever way is possible. I'm not sitting here going, it needs to be this way. If going to a therapist is what's going to make me successful in the field that I want, that's what I'm going to do. The other thing, a little coincidence that happened today was I had a little breakthrough at the gym. So doing 75 hard today, second workout of the day, I was at the gym and I was fed up. I was angry with, uh, like, I was tired of being a fucking victim. Not, and I'm not saying anyone put me there. I put myself there, and it has been made aware to me by my coach, that I sit in victim, and I was looking at it and I was going, the 75 hard is terribly inconvenient. It impacts your sleep. It impacts your schedule. Yada yada yada. Whatever. And I just got tired of looking at it like, oh, here's this thing. Oh, here's this inconvenience. Oh, like this sucks. Oh, life is tough. Like, I got really, like, I just want to get on with it and go, cool. There's a challenge. There's a challenge. I'm gonna tackle it. Ain't gonna be easy, but I'm gonna do it. Um, yeah. So I was just found myself ranting at the gym for like 20 minutes about the headspace, about being in an empowering headspace and not begrudging your circumstance, and the fact that your past doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter. What now? If so, I was thinking about this. I've thought that my parents are not uh, super supportive of me choosing to be an actor. Right? They're not. Their background is not in the arts. So how I feel is that they are not super supportive. Now they have been supportive, but that is how I have chosen to remember them because that serves me in some way. Um, they have done supportive things for me, but because of my headspace and where I'm at in terms of being empowering myself or being a victim, I've held on to these memories where I felt discouraged to pursue acting on their behalf rather than the moments that they have been supportive of me. Now, again, I want to stress that I don't think the past fucking matters at all. Whether they were supportive, whether they weren't, all that matters, and I've touched on this before, but I'll bring it up because new people will watch this. All that matters is now. All that matters is what I do right now. That's who I am. Who I am is what I am doing right now. And right now, I am checking in for the 55th day in a row, which is really cool. Um, that's tonight's check-in. That's it. I'll leave you with that. Um, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 56. I have never in my life been this consistent before, and we're continuing to reach new highs every day. So, I'll catch you tomorrow. Ciao.